blow the diff?
Probably blew the diff doing that burnout.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna continue working on our 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. And as you've seen in the previous video, we finally threw on our coilover conversion lift kit and also added a fresh new set of wheels and tires, absolutely transforming this beast. But we still got a good ways to go before we could actually hit the road. We do gotta add our front and rear track bar, adjust those suckers, also tighten up our control arms and dial everything in. And I think we gotta throw on some braided brake lines as well. So let's just go ahead, dive right into it, grab some tools and climb right under this thing. On the front end, it is nice and solid, the control arms and the track bar. We even adjusted the caster and centered out the axle with some in-house alignment with the measuring tape and some laser eyes. But right now we're not going to worry about the brake lines because we need the Jeep actually running to pump all that. So we're going to jump on the rear and do the exact same thing. So the rear is completely torqued down. We got everything adjusted properly and we throw on that track bar, so we are good in the rear. Tomorrow, hopefully that PCM comes in and then we're gonna fire this thing up and then we're probably gonna move on to those brake lines and we'll go from there and get in our first test drive. Hopefully it doesn't shake like crazy. We don't get that death wobble or anything, but as you can tell, it did get a little late, so we're gonna catch you guys tomorrow in the morning. So it is the next day, guys, and our unlocked PCM finally arrived from PowerTech. So let's go ahead and crack this box open, throw it in the Jeep and fire this thing up. All right, so we are ready to fire this thing up, man. Yeah, let's see how it fires up. It should fire up the same because it's still gonna be on without a map, right?
Yeah, it's still basically a stock computer. It's just unlocked, that way our tuner can actually, put the new map on. But for right now, we want to just start this sucker up and pull it outside.
Exactly, yeah, let's fire it up. When we need to kind of just let it, bounce around a little bit, let it settle.
Maybe do a little bit of crawling.
Maybe a little bit of crawling, but we still don't got our sway bar links on and also our braided brake lines. That's probably what we're gonna do very first, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We need it to start up so we can pump the brakes.
Let's do it.
Woo! That cold start, dude. That cold start sounds absolutely amazing.
Dude, that exhaust, I almost forgot that we put an exhaust on it. When it started up, I was like, what is that noise?
You thought something was rattling back there, but dude, that's a cold start. Let me hear it. Running a little bit rough, but you know what? We're gonna take care of that probably today as well, but go ahead and drive it on outside. Dang, son. Looks like an absolute beast, dude.
It feels massive now.
Does it? Does it feel a lot bigger?
Now it feels like a Jeep, dude.
That's how it's supposed to be right there. Sitting about yay high. Our drive shaft is on the stock drive shaft, so it may not flex all the way out, but we're gonna flex it to the best of our abilities, really. Dang, son. Dang, all right, stop right there. Let me see what's going on. The rear end's got the sway bars connected. Dang, got this wheel tucked. Oh my goodness, dude. It looks sick from over here. Check out that massive flex. Let me get back for a second. Dude, that looks sick. And it's not even all the way flexed out, but you can see what's going on with the drive shaft. The drive shaft is doing pretty decent, but we did order a new drive shaft, aftermarket one, so it should be all right. But yeah, go ahead, back her on back.
All right, so we got the beast back inside. I mean, should we give this thing a name or something?
I've been calling it Beast. Maybe we should name it like something a little bit more.
Rubicon is a pretty good name, but I don't know. Maybe we should give it something different, something new. I mean, drop that in the comment section down below. Maybe we'll pick a name for this sucker right here.
Call it a sucker.
Sucker, red sucker.
Red sucker, but yeah, what are we gonna do next?
We should go ahead and probably throw on our sway bar links and then our brand new front steering stabilizer.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so there you have it, boys. Our steering stabilizer is finally on, and I never seen something like that before. Check that out, dude. The actual rod goes through that whole entire unit, so it's pretty crazy, and you can adjust firm, medium, soft, all that good stuff. That's definitely gonna help us prevent from any type of, death wobble and stuff like that. And huge shout out to Reckless Off-Road for actually hooking us up with this Falcon stabilizer. But right now, that's probably it for our suspension, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, we got the sway bar links on as well, and now all we got left is the brake lines, and I think we'll be able to go for our very first test drive.
Dude, I'm excited. So let's go ahead, put this thing on the lift, right? And then do our brake line. All right, guys, so we got one brake line on. It's looking good, but we just noticed that it was kind of a little bit too short, and we just figured out that both of these packages are for the rear, so we did not get a set of the front ones, and I think the front ones are just a couple inches longer, but no big deal. We're just not gonna do the other side. Rebel Off-Road is actually gonna overnight us the front ones, but for right now, let's go ahead and pump this one brake and then jump on the rear and finish off the brake lines. All right, so we are done with the brake lines, and we also pumped the brakes, so this thing is ready to drive. But before we actually throw on our new tune and hit the road, we are gonna load it up on the trailer and head to the dealership with the stock map on it, because that's the only way they could tap into it, and hopefully they can resolve our 4x4 issue. So let's just go ahead, load it up on the trailer, and head that way. All right, so you might have noticed us parking the GMC, and that is because we're about to try hauling with the F450 for the very first time. And as you know, we do got a Gen Y hitch on this truck, which makes hauling an absolute breeze. But today we actually got one for the F450 as well, because we had to have one on that thing. So let's just go ahead, open it up, and throw it on there. Dude, that thing is heavy.
Heavy duty, and it should just fit right into there, dude.
Yeah, we got the right measurements and everything, so let's go ahead and slide that sucker in there and go hook the trailer up.
Let's do it, dude. All right, guys, so huge shout out to Gen Y Hitch for having the best hitches around. I'm definitely gonna leave their link down below, but check this sucker out. I think this is the Boss with the flexion in it. This sucker is gonna flex, make everything nice and smooth. Let's go ahead and hook up that trailer and then load up the Jeep.
Ooh, this thing is fancy, man. It's making me put in all this information about the trailer. I basically made the trailer like our #1 priority because you can put 1, 2, or 3. I made it #1. And look, it even says trailer reverse guidance. Should I set it up? I don't know. I don't need no reverse guidance. I'm just gonna click yes, see what it says. Drive forward to straighten the trailer. Dude, that's pretty crazy. Look at trailer view. This thing is too fancy for me, but it's gonna make hauling a lot easier. So let's go ahead, pull up and load that Jeep.
That was a tight squeeze right there. You know what? Within 37 than BF Goodrich, but we managed to get it on there. And dude, it looks like a beast.
Dude, she's looking sick. But let's go ahead and strap it up and then head to the dealer. Alrighty, boys, let's go.
Dude, that engine brake works amazing.
I'm just in shock how good this truck is performing right now, just hauling. It's not even that heavy of a weight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But you don't even feel it. But with the Duramax, I'm sure you'd feel it. It's just the Duramax is not as heavy duty as this. I don't think.
And it's not as tuned as good as this one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this one is tuned professionally, but
exactly, man. It's running absolutely amazing. But we're gonna make it on over to the dealership, safe and sound, and hopefully we get some codes clear, dude. Because we need some 4x4.
We need that 4x4 after this lift kit, the 4x4, and then the supercharger tune, dude.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be epic. All right, so we have arrived, and they are flying the flag nice and high. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Dude, they got some nice selection here, but hopefully they can take care of us. First things first, most important.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and pull around by the service station, I guess, and see what they can do for us.
Yeah, and also we're gonna probably pay for some Ram parts, and then we'll pick them up later. But dude, we're super excited about the Ram conversion as well. It's gonna be sick, but let's find a good spot to park, and then we're gonna head inside. All right, guys, so we just got done scanning the Jeep, and I think we found our issue where the connector goes through the floor pans. That's our issue where it got crushed. So I'm thinking one of the pins or something is disconnected. We may even have to order an entire wiring harness. We were looking at the prices, and it's like 350 bucks just for the rear harness.
The front section is probably like 1,000
Yeah,
or something.
so each harness has the connector that we need, and both of those connectors actually got crushed a little bit, but I think one was worse than the other, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we're probably gonna just have to go through that connector, see if anything is loose, maybe put some things together, maybe it'll start working. Who knows?
Exactly, because I mean, everything is like it's not reading the TPMS and the, what else is it not reading? The BCM or something?
Something like that. It's just only on that side where it's damaged, it shows on the computer. So I'm hoping that it's just that connector and we shouldn't fix our problem.
Let her rip. Dude, oh my goodness, she's a ripper. Alrighty guys, so we are finally back, and we're just not gonna focus on that plug right there. We pinpointed our issue, which is a good thing, but we're just not gonna focus on that right now, right?
Yeah, because we do gotta take apart a good bit of that interior just to get to that plug. But for right now, let's go ahead and actually plug in our tuner over here and see if we can get this sucker tuned.
Alright guys, so basically what we just did was actually load the stock file onto a little tuner device, and we emailed it out to ProCharger, and they're gonna send us back a new tune, but I don't know, it's kind of late in the day, so I don't know if we'll get it back this afternoon or maybe even tomorrow. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and unload this Jeep and show you guys what else we got for it.
All right, guys, so just before we were about to move on to something else, because we thought we were just gonna have to wait like 24 hours for the new tune, and they worked so quick, it actually came in a few minutes after, and dude, we are already riding our ProCharger tune.
Dude, this is gonna be insane, dude.
We're 60% there, dude.
And it's going quick as well. I thought I was gonna have to just sleep on it, man. I was not gonna sleep all night.
As soon as this thing is done riding the tune, we're taking it down the road
You
tonight.
wanna do it? It's a little bit dark outside.
It don't matter. We're just gonna be in the Jeep anyways, dude.
exactly. We're just gonna be testing the depth wobble, see if it has that or not.
Oh yeah.
I don't think so with that steering stabilizer. I mean, we got all the alignment. We did the string method around it, eyeball method, laser method, all that good stuff.
I think we're good, dude.
I can't wait. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let this sucker load a little bit more, and we're gonna fire it up and give it a rip.
All right.
Go for it.
Engine light cut off.
Engine lights off?
Yes.
Dude. Heck yeah.
It's running a lot better.
It is, dude. Let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll give it some revs, and then we'll hit the road.
Definitely.
All right, give it a few throttle twisties.
Dude, this thing is great,
Right here, bro.
dude.
Let's go ripping, dude.
Let's go, dude.
Go ahead, pull it on out. Lightly, unless you want to do a little send. Careful now. We're running. Dang, son.
Might break the drive shaft.
Might break the gear ratio, or the gears on the inside. We are going to rebuild those anyway,
So if I break him, I break him.
I hear a rock in the tire. But dude, smooth so far, no death wobble. We usually catch death wobble at around 35 miles an hour, right? All right, so we made it to the gas station because we're gonna quickly stop and inspect this noise. We do got a rattle. It sounds like a rock, but it could be something a little bit worse. But it's coming from the rear here. Don't see no rocks. Oh, is it our brake line possibly? Did you blow the diff?
Probably blew the diff doing that burnout.
Dude, that was crazy. You kind of just dropped the clutch, but I don't know. It's just coming from this one side, but
It's like a
almost sounds you're like right on the money right there. But dude, let me tell you, how hard did that thing rip?
Dude, it ripped hard, dude. This thing is fast.
Did you figure it out?
I sure did, buddy.
What is it?
You know what? I haven't worked on wheels and tires in a long time, and I accidentally overstacked the weights, and they're hitting the brake.
Oh, dang, dude.
It's just a little bit. I think it's just 75 grams or ounces.
So you want to just peel it off?
Yeah, I'll probably just peel it off. If you just pull up a little bit, I'll peel it off, and that's it,
Dang,
man.
dude, you forgot your old roots, tire shop stuff,
I know, man. I should have never triple stacked it, but these big wheels and tires, you know, kind of hard to balance. But
yeah, exactly.
let's go ahead and peel this sucker off and go ripping.
Go ripping to the O'Reilly's, right?
Oh yeah, because we do need to pick up our 3 more spark plugs for that passenger side. So
yeah.
Let's go ahead and peel this off and head straight there.
Woo! Dang, dude, she got some power on her. Did you hear it blow off a little bit? Yes, dude, but we got a surprise for that, dude.
Oh, dude, that already sounds good.
But anyways, it's kind of dark. You can't really see much, so we're actually going to catch you guys at the O'Reilly's as of right now.
Let's do it.
So we made it here to the O'Reilly's, got all 3 of our iridium sparks. Now let's head back home. Alrighty guys, so we are back. It did get a little late on us, but we're gonna do a little bit more test ripping tomorrow in the morning. Alright guys, so it is the next day. We're gonna finish throwing in the rest of these spark plugs, and then we're gonna try to straighten out our steering wheel because it is a little cockeyed, and then after that, we're gonna do a little bit more ripping. Guys, so we got our spark plugs in, and you're probably wondering what I got in my hand right here. This is actually an upgraded blow-off valve. This sucker right here compared to this one is a lot different. As you can tell, there's actually a little filter on it, which probably sucks in a little bit of air, and this one probably ain't gonna do none of that. It's just gonna make a lot louder noises. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but dude, I'm excited about this, dude. We don't care about the science behind it. We just want the noise. We want that.
Oh yeah, that. So let's go ahead and actually slap this sucker on and see how loud it is. Guys, so the upgraded blow-off valve is on. The steering wheel is nice and straight. Let's go ahead and fire this sucker up and hit the road.
Dude, it sounds better, way better, dude. Come on out, let's hit the roads now. Woo-wee! Dang ripped.
second gear. Dang, she picks up a lot quicker than stock, dude, especially with these big wheels, dude.
Exactly, but we're still gonna gear the axle, so that's what you need to do anyways. But dude, it actually rips. All right, so we are just cruising right along, and dude, this thing is super smooth for our in-house alignment, right? We did some in-house alignment, and it's pretty dang good,
Dude,
right?
I can't believe the steering wheel is sitting really straight. It's driving straight. When I let go, it actually goes, you know, in the direction we need it to go. I mean, I'm pretty dang surprised. We're pretty good alignment guys right now, dude.
Laser eyes, laser eyes. But yeah, we're probably gonna get it on a alignment rack probably a little bit later, right?
Yeah, it just depends. Get a couple more miles on this sucker, and then we'll throw it on an alignment rack. But as of the gears and everything else, man, it's smooth. It shifts smooth. First gear is just a little way too short.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You can't even, you can start off in second if you wanted to. Second gear is no short too, but third gear you can honestly just ride on the highway.
Yeah, and then fourth gear is just kind of weak, to be honest with you. But with the supercharger, it definitely helps a lot. I noticed from stock to when we threw the supercharger on.
Yep.
And plus when we do the gears, right?
Oh yeah, so whenever we do all that good stuff, it's gonna just completely change the way this thing rides and how it speeds up.
But what about the suspension? How smooth is it on the bumps and all that good stuff?
You can't even feel nothing. I mean, it's just as smooth as, you know, as some of the stock suspension components.
If
you know
not
what I mean?
smoother, dude, because like when you hit bumps really hard, it just, you know, dampens it out really nice and smooth.
You can even jump a jump with this and it'll be nice and smooth.
That's the next goal. Jump how high you want to jump. 10 feet. Made it back home. I'm gonna quickly ghost crawl it just to see how it does with these bigger wheels and tires and this whole entire package, right?
Yeah, dude, I want to hear that supercharger on 4 low, dude.
4 low, dude, it sounds sick. Woo! Dang.
Dang.
Just gonna side saddle it.
Side saddle, dude, that's legit. That thing just gripping. Hey, you gonna run over the tree. Oh, keep going.
Is it dead anyways?
Yeah, it's dead.
I'm just gonna back on up.
All right, let's see you go down.
Dude, she just creased, man.
Man, this thing's a beast. We just need to get that 4x4 completely going, like with the lockers and everything.
Exactly. I mean, it goes, I guess the transfer case is still working properly. It's just not wanting to lock up front. So that's our biggest issue. Once we get it locked, dude, this thing is going just everywhere, really. But guys, that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the very first test strip with the lift kit and the supercharger. It was an absolute blast. But make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything, because there's much more to come for this Jeep, and then we're gonna actually rip it off-road as well. And guys, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram. And if you want to help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. We just got some brand new sweaters. There's not very many of them. Got a brand new color. These are super fire, so be sure to visit goonzquad.com and help support your boys. So with all that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.